What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And today we're going to get into some wacky hijinks. What are we going to do, though? Actually, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this until I freaking get it. We're starting with ghoul. And we're going for a ghoul run. And let's bring Minotaur along with them. Seems like a nice, simple, easy setup here for the start of the run to make this ghoul run happen. I don't know why I want to do a ghoul run so bad. I guess it's just been a while. But I want to, and that's all I need, you know? Where there's a will, there's a way. Also, I said I was going to start taking skull rooms in the early game. I'm going to start taking skull rooms in the early game. I want my dupe, man. I'm owed a dupe. I feel like at this point it's ridiculous that I haven't gotten one in so long. Like, they're rare, but they're not that fucking rare. At least, I don't think they are. I was getting them left and right for a while. Like, there was like a stretch of there where I was getting dupes constantly. If that is the remaining one, I'm gonna blow a gasket. Or the fox. It's just unfair. Okay. It's the worst NPC in the game, so we don't gotta worry about that. You ain't nothing. But getting her out of the pool increases the odds of a dupe happening, because now the fox or the remaining one can show up a little bit easier, at least. So we thank her for that at the minimum. Thank you for getting out of the pool of possible NPCs that could spawn in. Can you, like, die, dog? Thank you. Okay, we'll know if we're on a high or low roll door count run in this room. I feel like I've been on a low roll door count run a lot recently. Okay, it's a high roll door count run. Hell yeah. That's what we like to see, baby. That is what we like to see. I can take this, I guess. It's certainly not what I would call a ghoul-friendly item, though. It's a good item across the board. Oh, also the remaining one is here. This is not a skull room, right? If it's not a skull room, we just leave him in his cage. I think this is an item room. Or no, I think it's a money room. Yeah. Alright, we just leave him in his cage, because the odds of him giving me a comment are too high right now. We will let him out if we see him again, either in a skull room or past Act 1. That's the way it goes with that character. Treasure on the pedestal, you guys know what it is, and let's see what we get. Oh my god, I passed it. I was going too fast. Let that be a lesson to you guys, because I would have taken that golden whip in 2 seconds. Fairy tale, not interested. That's not ghoul friendly either. Eh. If I see pikemen though, then sorry, ghoul. We'll buy this. It's free money. I'll even just take it for now. And also, let's just save her. Buy kendo stick. Yeah, let's buy kendo stick. We already have the what's it called? Soul killer. So it'll help. Yo, what I said earlier that the main of the Beast King isn't gold friendly, and it's not, but Tackle Dash or Power Skulls can make pretty good use of it, actually, so it's not a total wash when it comes to the main of the Beast King. It's a okay item on these characters. What I really want, though, is I want pikemen if I'm going to be using this. There's not a lot of characters that get great use of Main of the Beast King. It's like a hyper-specific item for some reason. Whoa, whoa, hey! What gives, man? Whoops. We're killing things a little too fast right now. My kobold didn't get the value. At least it got it there, though. Yeah! All the gold veins, please. Not that the Act 1 shops matter that much, but it's still nice to have the money. I just wish I had, Golden Whip right now. Like I said, let that be a lesson, kids. Don't spam too hard. You'll miss out. Using the Kobold on an enemy like that's perfect, because, like, he normally doesn't give you any gold value. But if you use Kobold, you can get a possible gold vein and a little bit of money from him. Alright, we got a lot of money for the shop. We're probably not going to get lucky up here and get something good. I'll take that. Good enough. I get money from this, or at least I go even, basically. Now this can't show up down here, so that's nice. Keep going. I guess I can take this just in case it becomes a dash items run. Cavalry decorations, like, fine, you know. It's a fine thing to have. It's like, even outside of dash items, it's like, gives your dash extra value. And anything that makes the dash stronger is going to be inherently pretty nice to have, because dashes are something you do a lot in this game. It's why even on, like, ooh. Sure. Even on, he even has Mad Axe too, but even on, like, wait, okay, let me regather my thoughts. Oh, yeah, wait. What was that? I completely dropped my fucking thought process. Oh my god, the humanity! I hate when that happens. I got distracted by Berserker showing up. I think I was talking about Calvin. Oh yeah, even on, I remembered, thank god. But, even on runs where you're not, like if it's not like a, basic attack focused run, I will still sometimes take the what's it called, the Evil Sword Kyrian, because it's like it makes your dashes stronger, and having your dashes be stronger is just good. Like, strong dashes are never a bad thing. Like, if I'm playing like a gargoyle, which I won't be, and I had a comment recently ask, you know, what can I do to negotiate that? Nothing. You can't do anything. Literally nothing. It literally is off the table forever. Like, I'm not. That's when I say it's off the table for good. That I mean it's off the table for good. Which makes some chat commenters happy. It's like the duality of man right in my Twitch or my YouTube comments. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I like Gargoyle a lot. I think he's a really fun, cool character, but most people don't, so. But Evil Sword Kyrian, good on Gargoyle. That's long story short. It also is a item I like getting on Ghoul whenever I run Ghoul, so hopefully it shows up. We're gonna save our Shadow Knights for phase 2. Yeah, I don't know if this is a run where we beat him before he ults. I had to sneeze. So, I think my allergies are starting to flare up a bit because the cold season's coming. I've been sneezing a lot today. Oh yeah. We're getting him. We are getting his ass. Unless I keep mucking this up. Nope. Thank you, Shadow Knights. I don't have to go through the Yggdrasil ult. What do you got, sir? The ring? Don't mind if I do. Kendo stick, I know I took ya, and I bought you, and I spent money on ya, but your time has come. Sorry. It is what it is. Yes, please. That's pretty good. It'll make the early Dark Elites tough, but I'm willing to take that risk. We need the double kill glitch now. This is like, at least the melanophobia is like definitely sending us down a path where ghoul could happen, because with ghoul you're just a stats fiend, and having more stats is good. So, and that's what melanophobia does. All the other stuff though is definitely not technically what you want on ghoul, but we can make it work. Either way, if we go ghoul or berserker, you know, at least we're fucking gaming. That's all that matters. Take this. Dude, Maddox hits like a fucking truck. You ain't hit me with that dumb tornado. Do better. Die. Get spikes killed, idiot. Now all we need is gold percent gain, and we're cooking with gas. Treasure 4 is already pretty awesome, but not interested. Come on, remaining one, show up. Pull up, remaining one, come on, dog. You're overdue, bro. You're overdue. Stop acting like we aren't old friends. We're old friends. It's undeniable. I've saved you how many times and you're gonna do this to me? You owe me. I don't think this is becoming a dash items run, so let's just start pivoting away from that. There we go. Make up for lost time. We can buy this. We made, like, barely money on it. Ooh, baby. Let's go. Alright, pretty good shop overall. Can't complain. I'll take my Fulgent Dawn to the bank, thank you. It's like, you can't go wrong with Fulgent Dawn. It's just, it's one of the classics. One of the all-timers. Definitely want to, I definitely want to figure out what the archetype of this run's going to be soon. Right now it's just random bullshit go. Which is fine, you know, at this stage of a run, random bullshit go is, it's valid. But I'd like to kind of start working things out, you know? We gotta figure out what's going on here. You ain't nothing, bitch. Can we make up for that veiled mask? Yeah, I like that. That's way better than a veiled mask. I'll take that apology. Thank you. You are forgiven. For now. Please no shield. Thank you. No shield. Alright, dude. You know, the shield is really annoying. We dodged the shield. It's a high roll door count run. I got Berserker with me. He's popping off. So far, I'm bobbed up. Oh, come on, dog. Alright. Whatever, dude. Yeah, not interested. Ooh. sorry. The ghoul's being put off again. Because I'm taking that. It's been a bit. So, I'm chilling with my boy over here. So, double Power Skull uniques, potentially. That's an interesting start here. So, with Hercules, generally speaking, ability spam items is the way to go. That is like what he is good at. As you see, his attacks don't do much damage outside of ability spam items, so except for Hydra, which actually does pretty good damage, but we don't have Hydra. So in the shops moving forward, that's what we're going to be looking for. Berserker, not a particular... maybe I do get rid of the Berserker for something else, because he's not very good at ability spam items. His skill cooldowns are really long. You don't really want to be casting your skills on him as Devil Berserker. He's way better at using his basic for damaging. So we'll be keeping our eyes peeled for a potentially better partner. Or maybe we... basically, I'm at a crossroads, I think, where it's like, is it Berserker or is it Hercules? I'm leaning mentally Hercules, but I shouldn't rule out a Berserker run because the Berserker is cool and fun too. We call him Dominator at home, guys. It's what we call him. Alright, easy peasy. Alright. I'll take that. Anytime you get any item from a treasure chest, it's like inherently better than getting money, because you get more money from the item than you do from the money drop. So the money drop's the worst thing you can get. Not that it's bad, obviously. Money is money, but... You spawned in already, dude? Thank you. Give me that. Getting a lot of bone shards today. Not too shabby. Alright, can we get some ability spam item stuff? Give me that. No. I'll take that though. No. Technically, it's better. Oh no, we don't have the insignia. Technically an ability spam item, although I learned that this doesn't do damage. My dumbass thought this did damage. It doesn't. So I'm dumb and wrong. My bad. Although I think I'll take it. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. There you go. We figured it out. No, that's good. That's an ability spam item. We can consider it. It's not a particularly good one, though. At least with the characters we have. This is the crossroads we find ourselves at right now, I think. Is it Berserker? Or is it Hercules? This is a Berserker item. So, we still find ourselves at these crossroads. I'll kind of like hedge my bets a little bit for both. I guess the issue is the Mana Gauntlet is not really good on either of these characters currently, but it will be good on Berserker once we get into Legendary. Excuse me. I'm gross. My dumb ass over here burping like a fucking cow. No thanks. Alright, we got lots and lots of bone shards, so like we are definitely kind of cruising in terms of our resource acquirement here. I'm definitely feeling this melanophobia though. That's bad. Oh, well, actually I think it helped. That's a, you know, thing only PC players can do right now, because the console players still to this day have broken traps. What's he good at? Obviously he's good at damage builds. He's not bad at basic attack items. Right now, we don't have any ability spam items. I think I'll get rid of the Hercules for this. It's a better skull overall for what we have than Hercules was. So we'll commit our bone shards here to Berserker and go from there. Like I always say, you know, I would like it to do a Hercules run, but it's not looking like it's in the cards. So it's better to just be smart instead of doing what I want to do. Oops. I had no marks on her. Alright, I'm gonna lock in here, because I got my shit rocked by the Leiana Sisters not too long ago. Okay, well, I'm kind of still getting my shit rocked, so... not ideal. Yeah, I don't have to worry about doing this the long and hard way, I feel like. Though maybe I should have, but it's too late now. Keep my eye on her HP, because she can be quite scary if I'm not careful. Or she could die. I mean, both are true, but that was not what I wanted to say there. Alright, we're about at the point where I can die on purpose. We have Fulgent Dawn, so let's die here. Good thing, too, because I see it coming up there. Alright, good. Good Leiana Sisters. It was looking a little bad there at the start, but then I just locked in and stopped taking needless damage. Pro tip, taking needless damage is bad. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll take that. Since we're not doing ability spam items that can go, it helped in that fight, though, I have to say. Quite useful. None of these are good. We'll take that. Which, how much damage does that give me? A lot. Well, 100. Well, much less than I thought, but 100 damage is 100 damage. And we take the Go-Getter because this is looking like an item damage run. We live our happy little lives. Commit to Berserker here since he's the only character I'm truly committed to. Although, Samurai is not looking too bad. And now we have what makes Devil Berserker very good, is the transformation. It's like the whole point of this character. And look how fast his basic attack is. This is the thing I always like to point out about this character, is like, he is like a pseudo Speed Skull. The amount of damage he does with his basic attack is like enormous, and he swings it so fast. It's also why I call him Dominator at home. Because he really, honestly, kind of just is. Which, we love Dominator, so it's like having two Dominators. Not too bad. Oh, they're awake. Fuck. Didn't know these guys would be up. Thank God we have shower lights. Oh, he's summoning the missiles. Alright, that was pretty painful. But, it could have been worse. He could be dead. I mean, it's Act 3, man. It's always gonna hurt. Give me that. We have a lot of movement speed now, thanks to that food. No. Pass. Yes. Even at this stage. I'll take it. We need to get our courage up. Not that I want this item. Ooh, you're telling me I can have Giga Gold % gain? I'd have to sell 2 items to make it happen. Oh, or just this, because we don't need that. Yes. We have treasure 5 right now, but that's not a problem. We'll just get rid of one of the treasure items later. But this next shop will hopefully pop off in a major way. No. Denied. Absolutely denied. You're not getting anything, sir. I think he launched a missile. Just always good to be aware of that potential. You don't want it sneaking up on you. Schoolroom, please. Bye. Okay. Hey, man. Good for you. +1. Okay. We can get rid of this. Predator maybe was worth considering, but I don't think so. Oh, fuck. We'll get a Predator around eventually, though. It's been a while since I've played around with the character. Alright, asshole. We can do this song and dance. I got all day, bitch. Actually, don't have all day, but... I got a lot of time, is what I'm saying. And I'm a patient man. How many doors I have to go into before I get to these adventures? This was a seed that had, like, the doors, mostly on the back half of the shops, at least for this act. So, you love to see it, he said, not meaning a word. Please don't. There she is, the ability swapper. We lock our skills on both of our characters. Warlock is here. That was a good run we had, you and me, last time, huh? We make a good team, don't we? Too bad I'm not taking you this time. But I'll take you again soon, Warlock. I had a lot of fun on our date. You fucker. Take this. Well, you're dead. Alright. Easy adventures, dude. Shadow Knight's OP. Shadow Knight stays on top. Alright, you gonna drop your legendary? Probably not. Never expect it to happen. Just hope and pray that it does. Alas. And I'll commit to old Samurai here. Why not? He'll do just fine for what we have in store. This will be a run where I'm definitely not holding on to my full moon slashes because they're not even going to be that good. I'll definitely have to do a skill damage Samurai run soon, though. I know that's what people want to see when Samurai is around. I understand, you know. Especially now that I want to do more skill damage runs because I had so much fun on the Warlock run. I didn't get like a dime from those guys. Unforge. But we're making lots of money, so who cares? I'm rich. That's all that matters. Alright. Dunked. Cut that out. Silence. Die. Okay. Still going indoors. I guess it was just Act 1 where I went into the low amount, or Part 1. You know, as much as I know about door count, there's still a lot of stuff that is still a mystery to me. How it distributes doors, like I know for a fact high roll versus low roll, that's just factual. Like depending on how many rooms you go into before you get to the first shop. That is guaranteed, you know. But distribution of doors is still something that eludes me. Like how the game, cause the way I always saw it before now, could this be a Treasure Plus run? It could be, actually. And we just get Giga Amp from having, like, so much treasure inscription. But just to finish my thought, how many doors you go in before you get to a shop, like on the front end versus the back end of an adventure fight, is still something that I don't fully understand clearly, because I thought that this would also, going out of the adventure fight, we'd go into a few doors and then be in the shop. But we've gone into a fuck ton of doors outside of the adventures, so... This game is just weird, man. It's just weird. So if we're doing this, we don't need this. If we're keeping one of our gold percent gain items, I suppose it would be the better one. And we'll also be looking to pivot off of that. But like, treasure clone stamp, you would think is like bad. But with the treasure plus inscription, the per treasure inscription you have, I think it's like 15% amplification. Might be 10. My heart says 15. But point being, there is value in having a bunch of treasure inscription. So, and we already have a good increase of our damage. So it's like we want that amplification from something, and this could be it. We might be in the run for a Giga damage run at this rate. Should have showed up earlier, asshole. I would have happily taken you. You too. We got lots of money, so I can just do this. We can probably gamble. We lost like 100 gold. Who cares? This isn't a crit item run. Basically, it's a Giga damage run at this point. Which means... do we care about this? I guess the question is, do I care about like this? Probably. So let's keep going, I guess. Oh, if I'm going to take this, I want the invisible knife too. We could get rid of the omen. Let's get rid of the omen. Do I want this or do I want this? I think I'd rather have that. Like, if I'm using Treasure Plus to make my dual inscription better, then that's better overall. We have Artifact 3. Artifact, Artifact, Artifact. I guess we could get rid of this, but I did want to have as much treasure as possible. But that's, I mean, it's fine. But we'll do the min-max. I think this is worth in the end. And then we buy Misfortune. Hopefully we get lucky and find an invisible knife. If we don't, then that's fine. This run is heading in an interesting direction, though. We're becoming quite strong. If I do say so myself. What happened to the tornado there? That was weird. I'd like some bone shards, but I'll take those. And I know I said not to save Full Moon Slash, but since we're so close to Chimera, I'll save this one. I still don't think it's going to do a lot of damage to her, though. This is not a run that's built around Full Moon Slash. Die. This is going to be a little annoying, I feel like. Shadow Knights can help. Did he die? He did, okay. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Could have been a lot worse. And I'll take my bone shards to the bank. Thank you very much. This should be cut. Yep, it is. We went in so many doors going to the shop that we went in 2 doors going out of the shop to get the Chimera. Like, this game's just weird, dude. It's a weird game. It makes no sense. Delicious water. Alright, we'll Full Moon Slasher. She's doing the fucking attack already. Yeah, that did not do anything. And I thought that was going to be the DVD screensaver attack. Thankfully, it wasn't. That's the DVD screensaver. Yeah, well, what if I just transform, idiot? What then? Can you stop that? Dead. You lose, I win. Yeah, none of that's invisible knife. So I'm not interested. Sorry for my burps. I have a bit of heartburn. Ooh. Oh yeah. That's pretty pog, as the kids say. That's kind of poggers, bro. Yeah, that ambition's pretty solid. We're gonna have Giga stats, guys. It's happening. It's happening. You can't stop it now. You might want to, but you can't. You can't shut Pandora's box. You simply can't. This is like the kind of run I dream of, you know? We got a good increase curse. We got a good amping curse. We're going to have amp from our treasure plus. It's just happening. Everyone's saying it. Dead. Haha! Try something. Dunked. And skunked. We don't have anything to build up here, so we're going to touch these ballistas. We're at the point now where we're kind of starting to overcome the downsides of melanophobia, where we're just getting so much stats that it's like we're just becoming undeniable. I mean, look at this. And I'm gonna wait to swap till we get up here so we can kill all these guys. Except the Executioner, who left over everything because he's an asshole. You got what you deserved, Executioner. I won't apologize for it. This is what I was hoping for earlier. At this stage, I think we're probably better off without it. Although, like, I did want as much treasure in Scripture as possible. I think we're past the point, though. Like, what would I even get rid of? I want to keep stuff like this for treasure plus value with our collection desire. I think the only item I really care about right now is Invisible Knife. It's Invis Knife or Bust. Probably should have bought the food, though. I don't like my HP right now. Depending on the adventurers, they could kick my ass at this HP. But we're getting healing orbs. Always lucky, you guys know the drill. Oh, those do a lot of damage. Always be aware of the stupid boulders. We've got no bone shards though. What gives? Let's wait to get that. Why? I'm lazy. That's why. Got a problem. Even though it takes more effort to come back and get it now. Basically, that whole sequence made no sense. I'm just dumb. That's the real answer. We're doing good on HP now, though. Luck plays a factor in this game always. Bro, can you, like, stop? God damn. Way to be annoying. We have Full Moon Slash for the Adventurer, once again. You know, if I was not near the Adventurers or the boss fight, I would probably use it, but since we're right there, it's like, I'll just save it for them. Get a little bit of extra damage on them. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. Absent-minded use of that. It's fine. See, it could even kill like a fucking Dark Elite. Melanophobia boosted, but it just goes to show. It's not that special on this run. Should have showed up earlier. We have you at home. Okay, so we're not going to have too much of a struggle here. She can be a problem. I always like to point that out. But she is definitely on the easier side of adventurers that you can get here. I'll even, ooh, well, she's being a little annoying with what she's doing here. We already have her in the ult, though. It's like, it's Jover. There's where she shreds you. She got me a little bit there. Not too bad. Her ult's like the scariest thing about her. Other than that, she's not that big of an issue. Since we have Melanophobia kind of siphoning our HP, we'll go max HP here. Damage we're already set on. A little bit of max HP never hurt anyone. Speaking of spokesman, not that I want max HP from you, but I just want to see you. I want to see any NPCs on this run. Where are they at? So easy. Okay, I said I want to see any NPC. You're like the last one I want to see. Get out of here. I lied, okay? Not any NPC. You suck. Fucking idiot. Die. Yeah, summon your friends. The more the merrier, dude. That's money in my pocket. That's money in the bank. That's money. With a capital E. Alright. Harpy is nice to see. Good to see a Harpy. Alright. Yeah. Still have use for bone shards. Nether mana suppressor. Do I care? Not particularly. If I want to ditch my previous strategy and not have as many, like I could take the Nether mana suppressor here for some magic for wisdom. We only have this for our magic damage currently, though. I think I will get rid of that for that, because like I think it's more value anyway. But I'd really like to see the invisible knife here. Okay, game. That's cool. You do you, man. Can't stop you. I'm just a victim to RNG at the end of the day. Alright, I've had enough. Let's let this silliness end, okay? Well, I pushed the wrong button. I meant to push the 1 instead of the 2. That's on me. Overkill much? Yeah, I will take the Skull room. Wouldn't be shocked if this is the last room. What? Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. More bone shards. And an NPC. Be nice if it was the slime. It's the halfling, which is, I guess, fine. There's more rooms anyway. I stand giga corrected. Alright, game. You don't have to fucking call me out like that. Get a nice item room. Halfling, if you're gonna show up now, at least give me a good heal. Thanks. That's kind of what's up. I'll take it. I never thought about it. I wonder if her reward also scales with where you're at in the game. Every other NPC works like that. That has like, you know, like an item or a skull they can drop where it's like the later you find them, the higher a chance it is that you get like the better reward for that. That'd be really dumb with her functionality, but I wouldn't be shocked. Okay. Howling Egg is good, but I'll pass on it. Arguably better than the Nether Mana Suppressor, though. Hey, guys, we're gonna have meteors, though. That's exciting. Meteors. We love those, right? Artifact is such a good inscription. Oop. Get it going. You can apologize to me with some HP words. And I will gracefully accept, for I am a kind man. Oh, they're back. Wow, that was fast. Oh, okay. I was expecting to do the leap there, but I transformed instead. Quite the shock. 24 Melanophobia. Oh, yeah! Mana Gauntlet has the double kill glitch on it. Always hard to remember how many items have the double kill glitch, but we have way more Melanophobia stacks than I thought we would. Straight up. $10K, alright. It's $10K than I had before. Oh, I did the thing that you should never do there. That's on me, G. I panicked. We're fine. But yeah, if you have a swap that moves you, don't ever do that during that ult. It's a bad idea. We got the orbs, but I don't think we care. There's nothing really to get rid of. So we will simply break Doomsday, because that's what we all want to do to Doomsday forever. Break it in the code so it never shows up again. Alright, we're happy with what we got. We'll get a little bit of healing here. Put the rest in the damage, because why not? We're more than strong. We're army strong. And we're kind of killing it. Okay, that's the third legendary I've gotten from the treasure chest. Sure, dog. That's cool. I'll take it. Last second, Thief's Black Steel Dagger sounds pretty good. The problem is, what goes? I think the answer is nothing. Yeah, we'll just get, we'll have a little bit more trouble with Dark Skull. Then we'll take the Tibia. The Black Steel Daggers won't matter after that, so. As I said earlier, I think the only item that could sway me here is the invisible knife. Let's see if it's behind the door. Nope. Probably should have bought the food. Actually, I really should have bought the food, but that's fine. Here's my kit. I'm going to go over the items. If you need to pause the video and read what the item does, you may do so. Here I go. I'll also show the Quint, too. Something I've been trying to remember to do. I can also show the dark abilities, too, I guess. And there's the stats. Pretty giga. Well, what are the stats when I'm out as Samurai? Because it's going to be different with Berserker and Samurai, because Berserker has, like, if you're missing HP, he does more amplification. So that's why. So that's why I didn't do the the food, because you see, YouTube, I was simply min-maxing. My Giga Brain cannot be understood by mere mortals. I was simply min-maxing. I didn't not think about it. It was a shrimple min-max. That's right. Oh my god. What is going on in this seed, bro? My luck is off the charts. Sometimes it be like that, I guess. I gotta lock in fairly well here because we are low on our HP. We're still above, like, the standard HP total, but you know, don't want to get too cocky. I'm respecting him a fair amount here. That hit me? Fuck off, that didn't hit me. Pretty good phase 1, though. It's not over. Now it's over. I thought that single slash would have got him, but shows what I know. Definitely gotta take the Dark Hero pretty seriously too. Dude, the final stat total of this run is going to be insane. I just, like, that thought just occurred to me. Unfortunately, the transformation damage missed in there, but... Yikes. He's being mean. We'll go through this. Hopefully the meatball doesn't show up. That'd be very bad. Alright, we're good. Little touch and go there, but we're good. And we're about to get, like, so much stronger. Like, holy crap, the amount of strength we're about to gain is, like, going to be insane. Holy crap. Like, I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm going to have to do another final stat total. But let's look at our stats on Berserker while we're so low HP. Just to really show off how much damage he can get. Versus... Yeah. It's like almost... it's like 800 more or something. Pretty crazy. My dog hits like a truck when you're about to die. Definitely gonna have to do a raw damage percent focused Berserker run soon. But oh yeah, here it comes. Alright, what do we got? Tough decision, actually. We could get rid of Fulgidon, but that's like a lot of damage lost. Yeah, I think that's probably the play. Get rid of Fulgid. But yeah, there's my stats now. Let's do a comparison. Before. After. Very balanced. What a balanced thing Treasure Plus is. Prepare yourself for death. Hope you are mentally prepared for the ass beating you're about to get, my man. Whoops. The more you beat me up, the worse it is for you. I just want to put that out there, so... Might want to be careful there, Dark Skull, where you're swinging that club. Bitch. Alright, you. Hopefully I didn't just make it to where I can't skip the Giga ult. Be careful how much damage I do here. We can beat him up a little more. I'll stop here, I guess. Go into speed form so you can meet your maker. Berserker dead. Oh, he's gonna dodge it. Nope. Alright, good. What is that glow around there? Fucking ease, dude. Now we take the tibia. And we're just unstoppable, and it's GG's. Like, you thought we were strong? You're about to really see. Get the money from Fulgent Dawn. Thanks, Fulgent. That's my dog. Oh, the Emperor of Carleon. Ooh, scary. Hopefully he doesn't kick my ass. Okay. Alright, I guess I deserve that one. I'll take it. Pillars this, pillars that. Man, why don't you go pillars some bitches? Alright? If Twitch chat was here, they'd agree. But they're not, so. It is what it is. I just have to talk to myself and YouTube. Get our tibia up. My nose itches. Fuck. Definitely allergies are coming back for sure. It's that time, guys. Yeah, you're not getting the rift. Idiot. And you're also not doing anything in phase 2. Like, that's all you get, is that one attack. Bye. See ya. I'll let Berserker handle this last little bit. I was out mostly as Samurai there because he's better at activating the tibia. Like, any kind of tackle dashing power skull is going to have inherent disadvantage for activating the tibia. But my dog, my homie, Samurai, he's a speed skull. They don't got to worry about that shit. Whoops. Well, as long as you stay over here, I didn't fuck up. Oh, the Shadow Knights basically killed him on their own. GG's, bitch. Better luck next time, loser. You can't stop the almighty power of Treasure Plus. It is what it is. Get like Giga collection desire value from it. We already had like 2 Giga curses doing everything we want them to do, and now we're here. That was definitely a good run. I really wish I had Invisible Knife to make the crit items better, but you can't have it all, I suppose. Another thing I would have changed about this run if I was given an option is to pivot out of magic and just go full physical. And I was looking for an out, but I never got one, so I just decided, fuck it, we'll just keep it. But, like, I would have gotten rid of this and just fully leaned into physical damage. But that's, you know, excuse me. Guys, you're just gonna have to get used to this. when the allergies come back, it's just, I'm a mess. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Mixed damage for me is about consistency, like this in the early game especially was very helpful, but by the end of the run it wasn't doing all that much. Physical damaging items that do the similar things would have been better, but not having these 2 items in the early game would have been made the early game a lot harder, even the mid game, and by the late game, I wanted to get rid of them, but I just didn't see anything that was like worth it, you know. So I just stuck with them, and they did their job, I guess. But like mixed damage here was not my like it wasn't something I necessarily wanted to do. It was just something that happened. So if anyone's thinking why did you keep those, I was looking for a pivot. I just didn't see it. But yeah, that was a good run either way, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't really have much else to say besides that. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye bye.